Hello guys, welcome back to Limitless Starcraft, bringing you another Heart of the Swarm commentary. Now for this matchup, this is game 2 of the series that I am casting at the moment. Introducing our players, this is Soulkey, Winjin Stars. Top left is our yellow Zerg, and in our bottom right is our blue Terran, the infamous innovation from SCX Soul. Now, I'm gonna let you guys go watch game 1 if you haven't. If you guys are just skipping ahead, I'm about to talk about game 1. And now, game 1 was probably the most standard opening for a TVZ game. Innovation chose to go for the Biomine combination, and Soulkey went for the basic Ling, Banling Muta, eventually into Ultralisk. But in the long run, Innovation kind of steamrolled Soulkey. Soulkey did not have the economy to keep up and start producing his Ultralisk, so that kind of failed him. And Innovation kept picking off the expansions. Excuse me. I think he picked off about 4 of them, which led to Soulkey's downfall. Now this game, this is Series 2. In the last game, I mentioned that this was the best of 3. My apologies, it's actually a best of 5. So first of 3 wins actually takes this series, and this is season 2 of WCS. So the replay is a little old. This is the most recent of the replays I can get my hands on at the moment. I guess just being a new commentator, I don't have access to some of the more recent replays, but we're gonna see Soulkey just now finding Innovation. This map is Star Station, so it is cross spawn regardless of where you spawn. Drone trying to do a little harass. CC first is always a decent opening. The map is pretty big, so just like the last game, it's gonna be a little hard to get that early aggression. I mean, no 6 pools or 10 pools. 6 pool could have been decent for this map and the way that Innovation opened, but you don't see too many pro players trying to do cheese that bad unless you're Haiva or Jadong versus Scarlet. If you guys saw that game of Game 5 of the previous WCS finals in that ZVZ, where Jadong 6-pulled Scarlet and won that game. Now Innovation just now coming out. There is a 3-hatch opening. I think that was a 3-hatch opening before a pool. Yes, it was. So definitely playing a little greedy here. Soulkey needs to get his economy up. He might have realized the mistakes, that his economy just wasn't able to keep up with Innovation's production. So now he's choosing to go for 3 hatches right away just to get things going. Innovation is practically doing the same build as he did last game. Don't know if we're going to see the 3rd CC so quick this game. We might though. Just like Newkirk Precinct, the 3rd base is relatively easier to hold for Terran. It looks like he is going for the same opening. Factory. The next one, I guess, would be CC next, and then you can always get Widow Mines. Like I said, you can sit them right here to protect the middle line, or you can just sit them right here in this open field. So to prevent the Ling run-bys, trying to pick off that 3rd base for Soulkey. Now we do have the wall off just beginning. We have a reactor on the way. No Reaper, I believe it is in production, so we're not going to go with that early scare tactic of the Reaper trying to get in, but Queens are always there. Usually they're always there for the Zerg player to protect. The Reaper usually is not as effective as it used to be, because I believe they were downgrading in the patch, so they don't do as much damage, even though they do regenerate health pretty quickly. So in the long run, they do pay for themselves, especially for a scouting mechanism. Now we're gonna see if Soulkey decides to do anything different. Maybe an early Roach Warren +1 attack. Try to break in through his base, Innovation's base, and we do have a 3rd command center going up. So playing the exact same way. I mean, why not? Innovation is on the top of his game right now, especially with his micro and his macro. And 3 CCs worked for him last game. Soulkey does need to spot this though and decide whether he should take a 4th for his own. Now we're getting a spine crawler here. I believe he's worried about Hellions because he is doing the same build, and there are the Hellions, so that spine crawler will be helpful. Let's see if he's got them anywhere else. No, he's just worried about protecting that 3rd base. And we have Stim on the way. And Hellions going the long route. I guess don't want to be spotted trying to catch Soulkey by surprise, but he does see this. 3 queens are more than enough to defend Hellions. 2 Hellions are not going to be able to get anything done. And let's see if Soulkey continues the decent creep spread. Double Evo is going up. Soulkey's basically doing the same build as last time as well. He opened up with, I think it was 2 hatch, or just 1 hatch, and then spun a cool, and then he got his 3rd base. But this game he chose to do just a little bit differently. See if that'll make any difference. More Hellions on the way for innovation. So getting here decent is now connecting to the 3rd. So Soulkey will be in good shape to run back and forth and protect. And we now are seeing the Roachborn here. This could be used just for defensive measures. Like I said, Hellions don't do too well against armored unions. But they will roast the heck out of some drones and Zerglings. They eat them up. Trying to micro here, trying to pick out a few drones. 1 queen isn't going to be enough against 6 Hellions. So he's going to have to bring down another 2 queens. Don't want to lose that queen there. Nice transfuse save by Soulkey. Just saving that queen. One more little hit, but now he's foolishly bringing her off creep. Don't want to lose that after doing a nice little play. Soulkey has more than enough Hellions to kind of run in there and kind of sacrifice them. Though that is very sacrificial units like that, especially the Hellions that cost quite a bit, especially for this early. You don't want to just send them in there, even though it could have been worth it if the 3rd base was fully saturated. So keep that in mind for later if he does keep those Hellions alive. 3rd base just now getting up, and we should have double upgrades. So yeah, we're gonna see another standard TVZ game right here. Roachborn layer is up. Let's see if we have a Spire anywhere. Don't believe I see it. We have +1 weapons and roach speed on the way. 12, quite a bit of roaches coming out now. So he actually might go for a roach. No baneling, so it's not going to be a roach baneling bust, but a roach bust would be nice. But unfortunately, innovation on 3 bases, his production is going to be, incredible at this point. His roaches aren't going to be able to do too much against a bioforce this large at this point in the game. We are 10 minutes in. Usually, if you're going for early roach bust, it would be a little earlier. But this one is it's a little late in my opinion. He's not gonna really he might end up actually losing all these roaches. Dropships just now coming out in the play, so they are going to be able to back out the biomine very nicely. Hellions trying to come back in for another attempt at that 3rd base. Going to be able to spot this roach attack now. Let's see if he's confident in what he has, or he's going to throw down a few more bunkers. We do have one right here. Roach is trying to take out this bunker. Looks like they are going to be able to, though. Unfortunately, the bioforce is quite big. Roaches don't do so well against bio, just straight bio, unless they have Zerglings and banelings backing them up. Soulkey losing foolishly a few roaches just to some SCVs. That's not a good trade-off for Soulkey, and this is already looking quite bad for Soulkey. Innovation is doing the same build, so right now he is going to be ahead. We have 2-2 starting on the way for Soulkey, but it's not going to be enough. Not gonna be enough. Concussive shell is now on the way. He's just now getting his Zergling speed. So I don't know if that was intentional or he actually forgot about that. I don't know if he just really wanted to get that roach attack out first. But you always need Zergling speed as soon as possible. Don't know if he's going to tech switch into mutas or if he's going to. Yep, there's the Spire going right now. If he didn't, I was going to say I don't think there's anything he can do to stop innovation at this point. We got a 4th base going down for Soulkey. That'll help, and he actually did a nice little corruption on the upgrades, just delaying them a little bit as they are 2-2. Soulkey wants to stay ahead on the upgrades. They will finish a little bit before, but he needs to make sure to do a 2-2 attack right before innovation's 2-2 finishes. The Widowmine just picking off the I think that was an Overlord. I actually didn't see that for a second. I was watching the mineral line. Good pickup for Soulkey. Innovation didn't really get much there. He has one Widowmine sitting right here. Baneling that's just now going. Let's see if he gets Baneling speed. Yep, researching Baneling speed, as that is kind of a necessity, especially when you're going against Biomine. Another drop happening right here at the 4th base. Unfortunately for Innovation, there's not too many drones. Taking that watchtower is always nice because you have the vision over this base. This isn't the best base to take, but neither is this one. This is very susceptible to drops as well. So Innovation going for the multi-prong attack right now, bringing his bio units to the front, about to clear out some creep, also dropping the second base. And the natural, he doesn't want to lose that Spire. And we do have a few Spore Crawlers going on the way. But Innovation is just on top of his macro right now, and his micro. I mean, attacking from 3 positions right now is just, I believe, a little too much. And unfortunately, this is kind of making Soulkey look kind of like he doesn't belong in this game, which is surprising. Soulkey's played very well. He's a very good and well-known Zerg player up here on the top, but Innovation right now just going to town on him. I don't know why he's continuing the roach production. Maybe that's all he can, can afford. Muta production is not all the way there. He has a few coming out right now, but the amount of dropships and Widow Mines out on the field right now, it's not going to be very strong right now. Roaches do take tank damage very well against Biomine, but they don't have the DPS. Like I said, in ZVT, your DPS has got to be something along the lines of Ling, Bane, Muta, and then eventually Ultralisk, because there's no other real good combos that will stop this that is effective as the standard. Now we have 3-3 on the way. Soulkey just now starting his as well, but I think it's going to be a little too late right here. Getting decent Baneling connections here. Marines are going to hold this back. 2-2 upgrades, so they are the same, and we have another force coming out from Innovation right now. Muta's trying to come in and engage, but there's only several, I think 6 out on the field. Gotta be careful. Widow Mines are being still spread out across the creep right now, and he doesn't have an Overseer, I believe, so he's not going to be able to pick these off. And there is the second GG for Soulkey, just bringing down a mule right here in the middle of the base, kind of BMing, but not really, because Innovation is a good player. And that is going to be it for Game 2. Stay tuned for Game 3 of this best of 5 to see if Soulkey can pull back and make this a good series. See you guys next time. Bye.